I give the floor to the representative of the Russian Federation.
Thank you, Mr. President. The Russian Federation abstained during the voting on the draft resolution prepared by the United States on the extending of the mandate of the UN mission for the referendum in Western Sahara. During the negotiations, our justified comments and compromise proposals were not taken on board. Also, what was overlooked is a number of constructive proposals from other members of the Council. And it is for this reason that the resolution we're seeing today does not reflect the objective picture of what has happened on the issue of Western Sahara settlement after the military escalation in November, and will probably not be helpful in the personal envoy's Stefan de Mistura efforts to resume a direct negotiating process so as to come up with a mutually acceptable decision which provides for self-determination of Western Sahara in line with the UN Charter. Furthermore, we still have the main problem which hasn't been solved. In the recent years, in the resolution which extends the MINURSO mandate, has seen wording which replace the internationally agreed parameters for Western Sahara settlements with general words about the need to abide by the so-called realistic approaches or to make some compromises. Such signals lead to ambiguity, and they undermine the trust to the work done by the Council and make it more difficult to resume a direct dialogue. And we regret the fact that our colleagues consistently refuse to notice this. We'd like to yet once again reiterate that the Russian Federation has been consistent in its balanced stance on Western Sahara settlement. We support the direct negotiations between Morocco and the Polisario front, and the ultimate formula needs to satisfy the Moroccans and the Polisarians and provide for the self-determination of the West Saharan people in line with the procedures which are themselves in line with the purposes and principles of the Charter. We will continue being an impartial player in this issue, supporting contacts with all regional parties, including in our capacity as a member of the Group of Friends of Western Sahara. And we call on all parties to refrain from unilateral actions and statements, some of which we heard today, which could make it more difficult to resume a substantive political dialogue. Mr. President, I would like to underscore that our position in voting has been determined exclusively by the fact that we disagree with the wording of the resolution and is more the assessment of the work conducted by the pen holders. At the same time, we consistently support the UN mission in Western Sahara. It plays a key stabilizing role, creates favorable situations on the ground, so for the resumption of dialogue between Morocco and the Polisario front and moving the peace process forward. I thank you.
I thank the representative of the Russian Federation for his statement.